Alright, this is the second attempt at episode 1 of City Skylines Night's Gauntlet, recorded at 10:15 p.m. July 9th, 2019. Go ahead and get started on the episode in 5, 4, 3. Hello everybody and welcome to City Skylines and the City of Night's Gauntlet. This is going to be a creative mode city. That means unlimited funds, and pretty much I don't have to worry about a lot of the city services that you normally would. I can strictly just concentrate on building a city and not have to worry about trash pickup, healthcare, education I do have to worry about, but a lot of things that I just don't have to worry about so that I can just build. I'm still going to build clinics and trash pickup and such, but I don't have to worry about them functioning perfectly. Other mods that I've got going, so I have the unlimited funds, I have everything unlocked. So all buildings are unlocked. You'll come in here and you'll see everything is unlocked right from the beginning, including in all the parks. All of the transport is unlocked. So everything is unlocked right, is just already unlocked, including all of our wonders except for the Lord Chirpwick Castle for some reason. And all the roads, just everything is unlocked. I don't have to worry about unlocking anything. Unlimited funds, I'm going to do my best to stay in the green over here. I'm not going to play with Demand Master. I'm going to let the city try and figure itself out there. Another mod that I have going on here is the remove need for pipes and remove need for power lines. What that means is I still have to supply water and electricity to the city, but I don't have to run pipes and electrical lines everywhere, so you don't have to sit there watching me lay out pipes everywhere. Like I said, I want this to be a creative mode city and just go from there. So what map are we on? Well, we are on a custom map. Now, I don't remember who built this map, but I decided I'm going to take the map of my home state, which is the Great Lakes state of Michigan. So there it is, folks. We've got all of our Great Lakes. 4 out of 5 Great Lakes prefer Michigan, by the way. So we've got Lake Superior up here, Lake Michigan over there, Lake Huron, Lake Erie. Oh, Lake Ontario isn't here. And we have the Georgian Bay, I think that is. So Michigan, Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula, I think a little bit of Minnesota over here, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Southern Ontario, and maybe Pennsylvania. I can't remember. I really don't know where the western border of Pennsylvania is. The freeways, the person did a fairly good attempt at it. This is supposed to be I-94, and it really does do that. But then they kind of fell apart with 94. 94 is supposed to come right through Detroit, and then it goes back up to Port Huron and into Sarnia, and then over. It turns into the 402 and hits London. This over here is 96, and 96 goes into Windsor over the Ambassador Bridge. The Blue Water Bridge is in Port Huron. It goes into Windsor, turns into the 401, and then through London, which is over here, and then on off to Toronto. This is supposed to be I-75, the Mackinac Bridge, which connects the Upper Peninsula to the Lower Bridge, the International Bridge, which connects the USA to Ontario, or I'm sorry, USA to Canada. But I-75 doesn't just end here. I-75 continues down and goes all the way down to Miami. So I may put in those freeways. I actually was going in and rebuilding these freeways to be a little bit more, the person that put the map together did an amazing job with it. It's better than I could have done. But I think the roads were just, these intersections, I cringe looking at them. So I'm probably going to fiddle with those interchanges. They're just, okay, anyhow. So anyhow, we are going, and also 81 tile unlocked, so we have full use of the entire map. But I'm going to start right here in Detroit, which is right here. Well, actually, more like right here. Lake St. Clair apparently does not exist. Lake St. Clair, I guess this is supposed to be Lake St. Clair. And then Detroit is north of Windsor. So anyhow, so let's go ahead. We're going to get started. Oh, and I also have another mod that I put in is the real-time mod. So what is the real-time mod? The real-time mod literally has a weekday logic behind it and schedules. So businesses open around 8 a.m., offices close around 5 p.m., businesses close around 9 p.m. or so. And then you get traffic patterns that behave that way. Schools operate Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something along those lines. And then you have weekends, so your traffic's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to try that. You'll also notice that the daytime hours last a little bit longer because it actually does move a little bit slower throughout the day. So we're just going to go ahead. Now, I would love to recreate the road layout that Detroit has, but I just don't have the space to do that. In order to do that accurately, I'd probably have to have the Tri-County area be this entire map. And, you know, the Tri-County area, you know, even a little bit extra would probably be, it's Wayne, Macomb, and Oakland County. So Macomb would be like right about here, and then Oakland, well, actually Macomb would be right about here. Oakland, Wayne, you got Ann Arbor over here, which we're going to build Ann Arbor, and then we're going to immediately surround it by freeways because that's what happened in the real world, and thank goodness they did because it can't go anywhere. And then we're going to build 75 down. Anyhow, I wish I could create, you know, Woodward Avenue, which just goes right up to the northwest and goes all the way through Bay City, and, well, it turns into Dixie Highway, but anyhow. And for anybody that's wondering about on this map, I live right about here. So, okay. Yes, I know, but there is no privacy on the internet. And go ahead, try to find exactly where I'm at over there. Okay. So, let's go ahead. We're going to start in Detroit. So we have all of our roads unlocked, which is really darn cool. So for a downtown area, what I really want to do, like I was mentioning in the other series with Knight's Helm, is I want to start near a railroad. So what I would really like to do is, the reason for the city to exist is there would be a railroad going through. So what I want to do is actually build a railroad through this area. And oddly enough, it is going to force me to build a train station before I can put down any track. How silly is that? Okay, so that. So then we're going to put a train station down. Boom, and there. Now all of our track is unlocked. Okay. I don't know why it's an underground road. There. We have unlimited funds, so we can go ahead and delete that. Let's go back. We're going to have track. So I would like to have track. I'm going to connect this line that goes, yeah, more or less all the way over to Chicago, which it does here as well, through Flint and Lansing and so on and so forth, and then crosses Sarnia, goes through London, and then actually it does go up to St. Mary's and then over to Toronto, but, well, again, we'll let the person slide on that. So we're going to build the Holly sub. So the Holly sub pretty much goes right from downtown Detroit. I'm going to go straight to begin with. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put in some curvies, some wavies. And it kind of goes up until it meets up to this line in Durand. So let's just go ahead and we're going to anarchy that in. And then we're going to put another Y right here. Why are we going to? Why? I know, it's a bad joke. Okay. There we go. Alright, so Durand, alright. I know, it's not really where it's at, but... Okay. And then we're going to take the line. it's going to have to sneak. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it under this. Oh, can I actually go under? Is there enough space already? Well, there can be. Let's put it that way. We'll take care of that in just a little bit. And then we're going to have it go all the way down here and through Toledo. Okay, this is obviously not the Holly sub anymore, but... And then I want to leave enough space for a train to sit on each of those. Okay. So I need to leave about that much space there. Okay. So our downtown area is the train station that I want to have will be right here. So what I want to do is not use the vanilla station. I really like this train station. Of course, I need the road. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll get a road. I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. And I have a cat headbutting me right now. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Disable. So this is basically going to be why the city exists. There's a rail station here. Okay, so we're going to build off of that road. It was completely arbitrary, but that's what we're going to do. So I've already realized I made a mistake. I really want that to be a better road. So let's make that. There we go. Okay. Excellent. All right. So this will be my poor man's Woodward. Oh. Okay, Woodward Avenue. That's my poor man's Woodward, and it's just going to come up. Real world, it's the other side of the track, but oh well. It's too late now. And it's just going to end down here. Okay. Have our tiny little city. And it's just going to be pretty much a... I don't know why it keeps going to -3. It is going to be a grid, of course. Okay, I want to delete that one more time because I don't like the fact that it is... Yeah, I don't know why it keeps wanting to go down there. Okay. So yes, this is going to be a grid. I did it again. See how over here it's -3, and I don't know why it does that. And between that and the cat, she's really starting to get on my nerves. Hun, please move. So yeah, I just want to make this as a grid. Just this downtown area. Autosave. There we go. Okay. We're going to have to go up and over. Actually, no, to start, we're not going to go up and over. It's going to be, you know, just go straight across. And eventually, we may get to going up and over. And then right up against that, Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Alright, enough of the road layout for now. Now let's go ahead and we need to get some of the basics in. So we do obviously need water. I'm hoping the water flows as expected. So clean water comes from here, or the water flows from Lake Huron into Lake St. Clair. So we're going to put a water pump here. And then we just had to connect a pipe to it. There we go. So now with that mod that I have, everywhere will have water, and it will, until this can't supply enough, then I have to continue to supply water. Same thing, I need to supply electricity for the city. I'm going to do a solar power plant, and Ontario is going to be our source of power and everything. So what we'll do is we'll build a poor man's blue water bridge. Up here in between Sarnia and Port Huron. Make that default. There we go. Same thing here. Okay. Go down. Boom. Okay. I'll have to watch my usage, or my budget, I should say. There we go. So that gives power, but we still have to connect this bridge. So this will be my poor man's I-94. So up, we'll do a straight across. Actually, we'll hang on. Okay, turn off everything but angle. Okay, turn off angle as well. There. And then I just want a straight shot. Down. And we'll come in to our mess of a grid down here. And then, you know what? There, okay. Boy, traffic is going to be really bad in the future with these intersections this close, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, I had to get a road to the power. Okay, so we have our power and water. I want to check budget really quick because those are going to be woefully overfunded. So let's go ahead and reduce those. Alright, next we're going to have a right around, well, it just occurred to me, we're going to need some industry down here too. This is, after all, the Motor City. Well, it's Knight's Gauntlet, but we're calling it Motor City. You know, it's effectively Detroit. Okay, we're going to go straight, and then we're going to kind of wind to reconnect. Can I, you know what, I'll just reconnect up here. There should be, yeah, there's enough space up here. Okay. Make certain, yep. Ooh, I don't like that at all. There, that's a little bit better. Okay. All right. So I wanted I just want industry down here, and I want yeah, I can't think. I'll be honest, folks. I spent about an hour trying to get City Skylines to run again. I think there was an update, and some of my mods are incompatible with it, and it took me about an hour and a half to get this game running again. So I'm a little flustered at the same time. But anyhow, okay. So I want some industry. And by no means, this is not going to be all perfect and pretty at the beginning. Yeah, there will be tree-lined streets and such, but there will be people living right next to the industry. If I can get this thing working. I want to go up over that and then back down. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to... Yeah. But I want to curve because I don't want to hit that freeway. Okay, that'll be good for the time being. All right. The bridge to nowhere. Okay. So we've got some industry down here. Right around this. Let's go ahead. We're going to drop in some commercial. We're going to start with low density commercial. And interesting, I managed to, well, that's kind of interesting. Okay. I'm curious to see how well that works. That's interesting. Okay. Anyhow, commercial near the train station. And then the rest of this will just be low density residential. Out to there. And out to here, okay. Finally, we'll give them some schools. We'll use the vanilla schools. Let's use... Oh, I like this one. Okay. We'll put one there. They're going to demand all of these, unfortunately, because they are unlocked. Okay, police, fire. We'll put a fire station over here by the industry. And then healthcare. We'll go ahead, we'll give them the full-blown hospital. This is going to really put me into the red because this is extremely expensive, isn't it? 2,400, let's not do that. Okay, yeah, we'll drop down. Okay. There we go. Okay. Unpause, and we go. So, the other thing with real time, so you can see time is moving very slowly, and construction will actually stop at a certain time. So you'll see these buildings are going up, and then they're just stop overnight. So unfortunately, I caught it right at that time. So let's go ahead and finish with our road here. What do I want this road to be? This will be... Gratiot. But Gratiot will end at Woodward. And just for fun, this will be Grand River. And I forgot to put down sewage. So where else are you going to dump sewage than into Lake Erie, of course? Okay, I don't have... another thing, by the way, is another cheat. No noise pollution, no water pollution, no ground pollution. Like I said, this is totally a creative mode. But as you can see, I didn't have to put any pipes down, and they're happy with the water, they're happy with the electricity. But I still have to supply the water and electricity. So as I demand more, I'll have to build more pumps. Okay, so oh gosh, that's that's gonna bug the heck out of me. Okay, we'll get there eventually. So the purpose of the city, so we got our industry, but of course nobody's gonna want industry until these houses are finished. As you can see, construction has stopped, or is going, I should say. And construction of buildings takes longer as well. So we're actually going to speed up the game. Oops. That's your co-pilot Dax helping. And now we have some residents. And now we have some commercial demand, and then our industrial demand will go up. So what would I like to do here? Okay, so this is going to be a real mess now that I look at it, with these two railroads so close to each other. What I might end up doing... Really? Heating? Oh my gosh, I need heating. Alright. 480 a week, 640. Fine. Ontario to the rescue. Oh. Except I can't put it down over there. There we go. Let's connect it to that there. And what the heck, we'll just do everything in steam pipes. There we go, okay. So that should take care of that. Alright, good. So we got some good commercial demand back. Excellent. Let's go ahead, we'll put some there. And this is all, I'm almost certainly going to just completely and utterly redo all of this in the future. So what I was thinking about is, I think I'm going to, I've already made a decision here. I am going to delete all this, so I did this poorly I should say. It was a poor decision. Instead, I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to bring it right in to here. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but okay. So all is quiet in the city right now. It is 12:30 in the morning, and it's paused. That's why nothing's moving. I am going to hold off on doing high density and offices until I get the city to a slightly larger size. I just realized something. We do need a post office, of course. And I do like that that fits right there, so we're going to put that there. And they're delivering the mail, even at 1:30 in the morning. Let's see, I don't need tours. No, none of this stuff yet. Okay. And we'll, let's see, what do I want to do here? So I'm going to have a downtown core. This is going to change a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot of rebuilding down there in the future. In fact, let's just go ahead. for right now. And why not? Detroit. Okay. And then right, that's actually whatever. This isn't at all realistic, but Pontiac. Okay. So yeah, you can see construction started on these, but it won't go anywhere until morning comes back. Wow, those mail trucks are busy. Okay. Yeah, we are losing a lot of money. We have unlimited funds, but wow, let's look at the school. We can probably drop, okay, 65 students. We can drop the budget on that. Actually, that's what I needed to look at, yeah. 62 of 300 and 65 of 1,000. So yeah, we can drop the budget on education. Just take it to 0 at night. And I'll take it to 80% here. Not that that really saves much money, but so yeah, you can see it is not operating because it is 6 in the morning. So I do like this mod. I tried it on another city. I didn't want to put it in Knight's Helm because I had gotten the city to the point where it is, and it really does make a huge change to the city. And I just realized something. The Detroit River is flowing the wrong direction. Okay, well, I guess in this world, the Detroit River flows north. And things drain into Lake Huron. Okay. Well, we'll just have to deal with it. And there, our construction is beginning again. Wow, everybody's upgrading, just about. And still no passengers coming in. Oh, we got a McDonald's. Okay, and we have a lot of demand for residential, so let's continue. Up. Build out that way. Get a residential. There we go. I want to know what mod is doing this. So I have it at 0. Okay, so there, good. Let's go ahead and zone all of that with residential. They're really enjoying it. That's good to see. Still no industrial demand. How odd. There's some stuff coming in to deliver. Alright, fine. We'll go ahead and we'll put some office in. It might be because I have the everything unlocked mod going here. So, there's the beginnings of Knight's Gauntlet, folks. We're going to keep going with this, of course. I want to try some things with it. The game is going to behave really weird because, of course, we've got in this creative mode. It will behave slightly different. But hopefully I can get something going here. So let me know if you like what you see. Click that like button and leave some comments below. Let me know what you think we should try with this city. And I will see you all in the next episode of City Skylines Knight's Gauntlet. Take care, everybody, and bye.